Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to the day six of Beginners Week. I don't know how global hack weeks go on really fast. And today I'm not alone. I have another MLHer with me. Um, Hi Vinayak. I think Vinayak is facing some internet connectivity issue. So we'll wait for him to join. Uh, Meanwhile, how's global hack week going for you all? Okay, Vinayak is back.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. How are you? How are you,
Hello from
Dikshita?
Bangladesh. Hi, I am good. I am great. I have a lot of work, but a lot of energy as well. What about you?
Lot of good internet, but I guess it would be a very sorry in advance to everyone if the internet issue will still continue. But I'll try to get it better.
Are you facing it like since a few days or something, or it was there in the last few months? Loved Sicilian dimmer section. That's amazing. Okay, we'll wait for Vinayak to get back. Till then, welcome to day six of Beginners Week. Like I said, this one has been a really great week, and I am yet to catch up on some of the streams I'm very excited about. One is like introduction to IoT, which Zane had, and there was Android and iOS development by Carrie, which is something I really want to watch, especially iOS because that's one thing I'm very new to. Hello, hi Raja Abrar Khan, how's it going? Um, let us know where you all are joining from and let's meet our MLHOs. I will see if we can wait for Vinayak um, or else I'll give my introduction and we'll get back to the slide when Vinayak is back. Okay, we will get back to this slide when Vinayak comes. But hey everyone, I am Dikshita and I am one of the coaches at Major League Hacking. I absolutely love reading mystery novels and I recently finished Good Girl, Bad Blood, and in the end, I literally woke my sister up while she was sleeping because she was the one who gave me her book. And I said, a murder literally happened in the end. And she was like, I know, just let me sleep. But yeah, I really enjoy reading. I've been trying to read regularly, but work has been really crazy these days. So I have not been able to do that well. Vinayak, are you here? Yes.
Okay. Am
Okay.
I back in any case?
Yes, you're back.
Okay.
Please do your introduction.
I'm I'm so sorry everyone and Dikshita. Hi everyone, I am Vinayak. I am a coach at Major League Hacking. Some fun facts about me. I am currently on a 25-day streak of regular breakfast because when I shifted to Bangalore few months back, I was on a regular thing of skipping breakfast, but it's a good streak continuing. And I made some amazing friends yesterday at wiki races. We also had this fun thing which happened during the mini event, that is one of our folks who was participating, she was in the film industry, and during the mini event she got a call offer for from the tech industry for her first ever tech job. So we
Wow,
celebrated that during the mini event. So yeah, it's been quite things happening at mini events.
that's really cool. And I'm glad you're having breakfast regularly. That's like my favorite meal of the day. I can never skip a breakfast. Okay, I have
Okay.
already introduced myself. So we'll meet the winners of our month-long hackathon in December. Vinayak, do you want to announce the first one?
Yep. The first is the best sustainability hack that was sponsored by Avande. That goes to Project Smart Grow. I think it's a hardware project that is made by Aditya Sinha. So congratulations, Aditya. I'll just check a thing on this, but congratulations.
Okay, next up we have the best use of AI in education, and that goes to AI Gearbox. This has like spell check, book search, and summarizing websites, which was created by Raghav KR. Daksh Gupta and Abhay Bhatt. Congratulations. Um, do you want to address the comment right now, or I think we can take that up
Okay.
later?
Yep. The next is the best use of author that was made by Aditya Bhate, and the project name is Socket Scale Chat. I still remember when I went to certain hackathons to judge for the category of author, people have come up with a lot of unique ideas, and college community chat, I guess, something which everyone looks up to. So, a huge congratulations to Aditya.
Next up, we have the best use of Circle, and that is for a project where you donate to charity via Web3 called BitHeart, and this is created by Jerry Wu. I really enjoy when people mix up transactions with Web3 because that's like a really safe option, but this is something which I'm not really familiar with. So I'm really want to explore this more. Congratulations for making such a cool project.
Next up, that is we have the best use of flow. This is being won by the team of Datascape Marketplace. This application helps connecting the data providers and the data consumers who are leveraging the power of Flow blockchain. So, huge congratulations to Zhang L and Lucy Low. I'm really sorry if I mispronounce your name in any case, but huge congratulations to you folks.
And next up, we have one of my favorite tools, best use of MATLAB. Uh, that goes to Restorify, which is bringing old text back to life with AI. That's actually really cool. I really want to try this with my old school diaries. This was created by Ahmed Dedler, Akif S, and Neon World. Again, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Congratulations for winning.
uh, Before we actually move on to one thing which I would definitely do with this application would be to check upon the notes which I made during COVID, because I really trust my handwriting, I guess, and bringing old text back with AI would be something to cherish with. Yep. So poor jokes aside, we can move to our next category, that is the best use of Streamlit. That has been won by Team Recognito. This is made by Brinda and Sneha. Congratulations, folks. If I tell something about Recognito, it actually helps individual label their own emotions and understand the feelings of other people around them. So I guess this is a very good application. If you specifically tell, in a lot of areas, people are not able to communicate well about their mental emotions and mental state. So certain applications are definitely going to push people to at least talk with the app first, and definitely at the end with the people. So congratulations.
Next up, we have best use of TP, which goes to Equi-Ed Allocate. So this is a resource allocation for schools and was created by Anirudh. I'm not pronouncing the surname. Congratulations, Anirudh.
I get that is Mazumdar, if I'm
Yeah,
not
I
wrong,
just
because
I just didn't want to mispronounce it, so like I'll just say the first name.
I have a friend with the same surname, so I was like, yep, I can pronounce it. Okay. The next category is the best use of Tiny MCE, that has been won by Team Hydra, that was made by Himalaya Gahlot. This application helps you to collectively draw on a single screen. So if you and a lot of your folks are sitting in different areas and want to make something creative, this application is something you should definitely try. And once again, congratulations Himalaya for winning this in the category of Tiny MC.
This could be a fun activity for long distance fans.
Can be a mini event for us in the upcoming
Yeah.
time.
True. Okay. Next up, we have most creative use of Redis Cloud, and that goes to Socket Scale Chat, which was again created by Aditya Bhate, which is the college community chat. I think Aditya has won three of the sponsor prizes. That's cool. Two.
Two, I
This is the first
guess.
one also by Aditya.
Yep,
Yeah.
the auto one.
Yes. Congratulations, Aditya. You've gotten more prizes from MLS than we ever have.
Okay. Congratulations to every winner out there. Month-long hackathons are a long process, but you stick by. You learned a lot of things. We had lots of amazing sessions throughout the month. You learned through them. I still know I was I guess helping one of the streams out where there were a lot of speakers coming from outside. I was also watching one stream which was done by Dikshita around SDLC. So I know you have learned a lot of things, and to implement it and to win, congratulations.
And speaking of month-long hackathons, the month-long hackathon in January is live right now. You can go to hackp.ac/hackjanuary. I'll add this link here as well in the chat for you all to check it out.
The hackathon is currently live. You can just go register yourself, check out on all the active prizes which are available for this month, make applications, and yep, your project name can be the next one. Okay, so speaking of which, we should discuss what's happening today. We are almost on to the last days of Global Hack Week, Beginner Week, but we still have tons of amazing sessions which are coming for you folks. Dikshita, do you want to take up the first one?
Yes, I don't know how Global Hack Weeks end so soon. So first up, we have design and build a personal website with React.js, and you can join ISA at 1 p.m. Eastern Time or 11:30 p.m. IST, which is right after this stream. And this is something I'm looking forward to because my personal portfolio is really bad right now.
Next up, we have Alberto. He comes up with GeoGuessr mini event. If you have been to certain mini events, GeoGuessr is one where you can see yourself actively participating because you need to put in a lot of mind effort to see which particular location that it is. And the funny part is sometimes what happens is you pick up a location and that comes out to be thousands of kilometers away. So then you know how bad you are at geography. So make sure you join Alberto at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and 1:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time.
I think that would be me who's really bad at geography.
Me too.
Next up, we have Hack with Dimmer, and a lot of you miss Dimmer and really request for Dimmer at every Global Hack Week. We also had someone who said that they really enjoyed last stream from Dimmer. So you can join him at 4 p.m. Eastern Time or 2:30 a.m. IST and learn how to host your scripts on Raspberry Pi.
Okay, next up, we have another mini event that is coming from Zane. Uh, I guess this can be a question to the folks who are in the chat. If you know how many Zanes are there at being coaches, so you can join Zane at 6 p.m. Eastern Time and 4:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Chrome Dino is something which everyone plays when internet is not there, which I was apparently playing before the stream. So make sure you join Zane and have a good time.
Yeah, and next you have building your first Android app part 2 by Carrie. You can join her at 7 p.m. Eastern Time or 5:30 a.m. IST. I am absolutely loving the stream. Even though it's like really off hours, so I see the recording later on, either during work in office, like I just played in the background, or yeah, I'm really following along for this one.
And next up, something certain streams we do not want to see, but the closing ceremony for Beginners Week will be there at 12 p.m. Eastern Time and 10:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. I guess it will be Ryan and Mary who will be there, and they are going to tell you a lot of things coming up because we are our next Global Hack Week is already planned. So you will be going to learn a lot of things which has happened throughout the week of the achievements which you folks have achieved throughout the week. So make sure you join this stream too and get to know what's actually coming up.
And that's pretty much it. And we are open to Q&A. Feel free to ask any questions. I think there are some already in the chat. Use this type to ask anything that's in your head related to Global Hack Week, and we'll be happy to answer that for you. Um, I didn't quite understand the description of challenge, try, and intimidating technology. Can you please discuss it? Let me just check the challenge once. Are
Even
you
I'm
aware of
doing
that
this.
challenge, Vinayak?
Nope, I am also checking that particular challenge right now. Hmm. Hmm.
It's Fitness Week, but that doesn't. Topics are easy. We have places to type. We are doing.
See, I have
So basically, um, any technology that was something which you weren't like you might be intimidated by, or you think is something difficult and you haven't tried it yet. Try it out, create a project out of it, and submit it. That's the challenge.
yep, I guess perfectly summarized.
Played games with both of you and enjoyed it. Both of the events were great. Thank you.
I can even vouch for Dikshita too. So she's an amazing coach.
Okay, when are the challenges due by? Um, so there
If
are
it's
daily
today's
challenges
challenges,
and
that
week-long
is,
challenge,
yep.
right?
If it is particular today's challenges, it will be due by tomorrow's stream, and week long again by tomorrow also, only because we will have our closing stream tomorrow. So you
Yeah.
have time till tomorrow, the same time around by to complete your challenges. You can just drop your questions in the chat, even if it's journal related to hackathons, month-long hackathon, something you wanted to ask me or Dikshita, uh, anything that can work. Dikshita is full of energy as of now. She is on back-to-back streams,
Yeah, I think I've had
so
like
try
a
to
good dose of strong tea, so I'm very energized to answer anything.
exactly. That's why. Okay.
Oh, so can it be anything like writing code in a new programming language? I'm asking to try the new tech. Yes, so something which is new, which you may not have tried yet, or like you always planned to try it but you didn't. Just try out a new technology, build a project in it, and explain why you were intimidated or something in the demo video and how you created the project.
My recommendation would be to create two projects here. The first one is the Hello World code, and the second one is a to-do application. That is
Okay.
what I do with new technologies. Always try to find out the Hello World code to exactly know how that language is particularly written and make a to-do application to get the basics.
Yeah, definitely. That's like a really good approach to start for any technology.
And in case if you do not have any questions in your mind now, always remember that the Discord server is always open to answer your queries. You can always create a ticket. Someone from the team will definitely open that ticket, solve your query, whether it is related to swags or any questions related to things like fellowship or global hack weeks or coaches, anything sort of that order. So you do not need to worry if you do not have any question right now. It can happen that the question might come at 2 a.m. at the night, but the Discord server is open 24/7, so you will definitely will be able to find the solution to your questions. And I guess okay, I guess Dikshita can answer the if she wanted to answer this question.
Yeah, so it depends on what you're actually going for. Competitive programming is really helpful when you apply for companies and you have to give an online challenge. But that's where its role ends because when you're giving interviews, you have to actually explain the detailed approach where data structures help. So it's not a mandatory thing, but it's helpful. And if I say anything else about comparing CPA and DSA, then there will be a conflict. on Twitter or somewhere. So I think that's pretty much the conclusion of what I want to say. It's good. It can be helpful in interviews, but it's not mandatory according to me because I didn't actually follow it and I'm still working at a bank company. So yeah,
And I do not wish to answer this question.
I always answer it so carefully because I don't want a thread to start on Twitter.
Exactly. Again, I can see a lot of folks hopping up. Folks, if you will have any set of questions related to Global Hack Week or something which you feel I and Dikshita can answer, please drop them in the chat. We'll be very happy to take it. And if you don't, again, the Discord servers will be open 24/7. So you can just go there and ask your questions in case you do not come up with any questions during the stream. We'll just wait for a minute or so. If we do not find any set of more questions, we can just switch off the streams, give you time, folks, to get ready for the next stream that is scheduled to start in the next 30 minutes. So you can get your dinner or you can get yourself a bit of rest before starting the next stream.
Vinayak, which is your favorite mini event to host?
I guess it's always wiki races because it's from the last six global hack weeks I'm hosting wiki races, and every time I get a new twist in it. Like now, the last time in the wiki races one, we asked people two things which they want to do in life, or two places which they want to visit. One
Nice.
they are currently living in, and one they want to go. So that is how we were playing wiki races. But yeah, wiki races is something which I really like because you need to put in a lot of isenses to capture words. So, and what about you?
I generally go for no light because that's when I can sit idle and keep talking, and rest of the people are coding. I think we have a question. What about open source? Have you contributed to open source, and do you want to take this question up?
uh, like I can answer this, but okay. If I talk about open source, it's more like if in simple words I can explain an open platform where you have the right if you want to either uh, put in for example it's a simple open source project and you think it can be done in a better way, you can suggest its changes and the person who might be maintaining that particular repository can work on it. And open source is basically it's open to everyone where you can contribute. I was thinking about the word where you can actually contribute to the project, and you can recommend changes and the person who is actually maintaining that project can also see your changes and the main code is also visible to everyone. And found the code base difficult to understand. I guess I'm missing something here, Dikshita.
I think basically they directly went on a project and they found it hard to understand whatever the project was. So basically, open source is like there's a vast variety of projects available. Try to search and find a project which you think is simple, which where you understand the code base, and then probably start with that one. Do not just go to a complex or this one project that I really want to contribute to it. Start with something simple, then build it up. That would be the approach to go for. I think that was a follow up question there.
Uh, okay. Does web development still have demand, or should I start learning cloud? Web development will always have demand, whether you work at an MNC, whether you work at a startup, whether you work for your own company. If you are a good web developer, you have a very high value. This is something because I also do the same thing, and I can see I work at MNC, so I can see a lot of projects around web development. Dikshita, you want to add something to this?
I think we lost your voice a bit in the middle, but you pretty much explain everything. Web development can never go out of demand. Uh, Everyone and anyone need websites. Always, every business needs it. So there will always be demand for web developers or any project, anything you start with. There is a basic website added for that one.
Okay, I guess my voice should be good now.
Yes, yes. For being MLH coach, is being a MLH fellow essential? No, I think that's one question a lot of people have. We are not prior MLH fellows. MLH coach is a different thing. MLH fellows is a different thing. I personally have not contributed to open source that much to be a fellow. So yeah, these are very two different platforms. If you have community experience, if you hosted hackathons, if you are aware of how to handle events, that's where you go for a coach position. And MLH fellow is purely technical and open source related.
And coaches are people you will find at hackathons. So if you are in process of visiting physical hackathons, you are definitely going to see either Dikshita, me, or any other coach at hackathons soon. So yep, coaches are people who will you will find at hackathons. That's it. Okay. We also have one more question, that is, any tools you recommend to help brainstorm and keep projects organized? In simple words, if I tell, to brainstorm, you need to have a good clarity in which areas you actually want to work. So, brainstorming, for example, I am a web developer, so my brainstorming is basically to know more about, for example, I code in Angular, right? So I'll learn more about material UI, then I'll go into sweet alerts, certain things which are related to Angular, and will eventually help you to do better. And keeping projects organized is basically, again, when you're starting a language, this is my recommendation: go with hello world and to do list. Once you are good with the basics, then you will eventually move into making clones of popular websites. I guess whenever you visit YouTube, or you will find these two projects, that is making a portfolio, which is also done by Isa, I guess, and the second one is making a Netflix clone. So these projects will be there. Dikshita, do you want to add something?
I think you pretty much added everything. Um, I do not specifically use any tool to brainstorm. It's mostly me and my notebook. I like to write things out and figure out the logic. Keeping projects organized, do you mean organizing your actual files of projects, or just how to? I mean, there could be two approaches to it. One, to if you have to keep your personal projects organized, I think GitHub is like go to for me. And if you mean organizing inside the project, then write clean code and make sure that your logic is right up to the point so that you don't mess up different files together.
Hmm. Dikshita, if you want to take this up.
Okay, so there could be two approaches to this one again. Either you go for on-campus opportunities. That's like a very different approach. My college had like strict on-campus policy where they wanted everyone to get a placement from college itself. So at that point, it was like you have to go with DSA, prepare if you wanted to go for CP, prepare a resume well and just make sure that you are clear with your basics. If you go for off campus, then you need to have a even stronger resume, a stronger CGPA, because in off campus you are getting compared with a large set of people. In on campus, it's just your college folks that you're getting compared with. So make sure that you have a strong resume, you have a good hold on any language or any job that you want to go for, and keep applying as much as you can. Make sure you have different resumes for every job. Just do not use this one resume to apply for any role in every role possible. Just probably structure your resumes according to it, and keep learning from where you got rejected, why you got rejected, and ask for help on LinkedIn. Reach out to people. I think that's a gist of everything I could suggest. If I have to explain it in detail, it will go on for 1 or 2 hours. So yeah, I think that pretty much covered it all.
Totally. I guess one point which Dikshita said, I also wanted to say, when you work on your skills, work on your resume, make sure you also work on your network, because sometimes you will be full of skills, you know everything how it's gonna work, but sometimes when you are not able to connect with right set of people, you might be a bit back on certain opportunities. So network definitely helps you when you take part in online events, or you take part in community events. You meet a lot of tech people. When your skills are good, they're going to get impressed already, right? So having a good network with them, uh, connecting with them over LinkedIn or any social media profile where you can have a good conversation, that is going to help you a lot, I guess, which I have seen myself. because when I was connected, I had my first internship from the network which I had. So can definitely vouch for this.
Yeah, definitely. Even networks help you get referrals if you have to apply for a company where you know that applications should go with referrals only. So even that helps.
How do you
I
apply to be a coach? What's the criteria and stuff? Yep, Dikshita.
Yeah, please take this over.
Okay, if you want to apply for being a coach, you can just visit to career.mls.io. Our coach position and other positions which are open at Major League Hacking, you can find it there. And if you talk about what's the criteria and stuff, you need to be a bit crazy and a bit of love for hackathons, organizing events. Being very honest, all the coaches you're seeing at Major League Hacking was somewhere certainly organizing events first. Then they got to know about hackathons, hosted large scale hackathons, and that's it. You just need to be a bit uh, helpful around these things, and MLS values all these things which you do. So once you're connected to the community, you host hackathons, you host technical events, you have a good communication skill, you can just interact smoothly. That's it. This should be the case. Dikshita, do you want to add something?
No, I think that's pretty much it. Just be happy and like enjoy having events and stuff. I think that's the approach they want to go for.
Yeah, that is the case. Uh, can you drop down your LinkedIn? I guess if you will just write Dikshita, the first name will be there, so you do not have to do a lot of work. And in my case, you can also write Vinayak. In case my name do not pop up at first instance, you can write Vinayak Rawat. In that case, you can find me over all the socials, Twitter or LinkedIn. Do not find me on Instagram. Okay, just we'll take up this question more. Is hardware template best for resume? Can the resume of the strong. Okay, that totally depends. Again, I guess Dikshita mentioned a very strong point, which I feel you need to have different resumes for different roles. And one page and two page, see, everyone recommends one page because it's a good one way to go. That's it. Like one way, that's done. So it's better you check on the roles and then see if a one page resume or a two-page resume can work. For example, if you're applying for a research position, that definitely takes up two-page resume, right? Because you need to mention all the researches you have done till now. But if you are applying for say a web development thing, so the main things which should be in your resume is the work experience you had, internships, and the projects. Most importantly, where the person who is actually hiring can find out about your projects or the HR. So that's it. I guess that can't be a case if you are not able to find LinkedIn for Dikshita. Achha, your LinkedIn, I guess it's me.
No, it
Okay,
could be
Ashwin,
one
I
of
am
those.
really. I'll just do it once the stream ends.
What I generally do is please add like a message that you were in the stream. So that I click on accept right after that.
Yep. Thanks, Dikshita. Yeah, please do this so that I can know you are from the stream, and you can also for see us over Twitter. I guess you
Yes.
can find me with the username of IG_X. Uh, that should be a case. Yep, screens are big now. Vinayak Rawat in the bracket you can see, and for Dikshit again you can search the name. That should do.
Yeah, it's Dikshita Verma everywhere. You can find me on any platform. You know, one of my friends actually searched my name on Google and showed me that every website or anything that exists of my name is that unique that only my profile is available. You're like, your SEO is built really well. I was like, I haven't done anything. And it is just kind of scary because there's too much information about me when you directly search my name.
Exactly. So again, good and bad signs of internet. Hmm. Okay. Quick answer for this: does MLS coaches organize hackathons only virtually? No, we organize hackathons virtually as well as physically. So now we just visit hackathons. We also organize, but usually you will find us at hackathons helping the organizing team organizing hackathon. That's it.
Yeah, we love
Okay,
going physically better, but sometimes that doesn't happen.
Depends upon the number of hackathons happening, but that is a very long conversation which I can Dikshita can have for hours and hours. But with that, folks, we will take leave. I guess we will give you time for the next team that is scheduled to start in the next 20 minutes. Get yourself a bit rested. Have a good time. And I and Dikshita will see you in the upcoming Global Hack Week. So, bye everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining and happy hacking.
Happy hacking. Bye everyone.